Welcome to Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine. I'm your host, Jill Jardine, Master's in Counseling Psychology, professional astrologer, psychic healer, and yogi. Here's the episode you've been waiting for. Sun sign forecast for April 2026. Go back and listen to my astro update for April 2026. But as I mentioned in that podcast, it's a wild and crazy month in April. We've got the Aries stellium of 6 planets by the new moon on the 17th in Aries. We have that Libra full moon, which initiates the month of April, and the sun is in Aries, and the April Fool's a Libra full moon. So you need to know what's going on with Aries and Libra energies in your chart. And then we have the big news of April 2026, which is Uranus transiting into Gemini on the 25th. So this is affecting every sun sign. You're going to want to listen up to hear how it's affecting you. And it goes without saying, if you know what your rising sign is, listen to that sign as well. So here we are. Get ready for Aries antics during April. Aries, the birthday kid, you're it. With 6 planets in your sign by the Aries new moon on April 17th, it's your party and your portal. So take that leap of faith and jump through it. If ever there was a time in your life to try something new, it's now. Mercury in Aries connects with Neptune in mid-months, and your neural networks are lit up. Are you getting smarter? You getting more intuitive, or both? There's so much happening. You're having an identity rebirth. And you're looking at your relationships right in the beginning of the month at the Libra full moon on April 1st as it activates your 7th house. You're going to find out the truth about relationships that affect you. You're also looking at any kind of contracts and commitments. Are you going to renew or release? That's all at the Libra full moon. And of course, that energy carries throughout the month. Then here we come. Aries new moon on the 17th. Your personal reset. Reinvent yourself. Take a leadership role. Do whatever you want. It's your portal, as I said. And then Uranus goes into Gemini, electrifying your mind. You're going to get blasted with some new ideas. Maybe you want to teach or write or speak. Your lucky days, Aries, in April are April 15th, 16th, and 17th. Taurus. Things may feel chaotic in early April as Uranus is getting ready to say bye-bye after 7 years in your sign. The karmic cleanup crew is here with 6 planets in your solar 12th house in Aries, clearing up the muck and yuck. Your themes this month, Taurus, are healing, closure, and value reset, triggered by the Libra full moon on April 1st. Then you're looking at health, routines, and work-life balance at the Aries new moon. That stellium of 6 planets in your 12th house, you can't help but clear the subconscious and let go of the past and think about how you want to start anew. And then it's show me the money, honey, as Uranus leaves your first house and jumps into Gemini, your solar 2nd house of money. Yeehaw! Bringing financial shifts and new income streams. If you did your work in the previous months of redefining your self-worth, you will be rewarded. And Uranus is going to bring in unconventional ways to bring in the dough. So do your self-worth work, Taurus, in early April. And then let the chips fall where they may. Uranus is spending 7 years in your house of money. It's go time. Your lucky days, Taurus, are April 18th, 19th, and 20th. Gemini. Get ready to rock and roll into the unknown at month's end, Gemini. You're humming at April's onset with Aries planets and Pluto in Aquarius, revealing glimpses of possible futures for you. Venus vibes into Gemini on April 24th, opening the Uranian gateway the next day on the 25th. This is your time of awakening and personal revolution. Everything is up for reinvention. You can bring in new networks, friendships. What are your goals? Really get in touch with that. Uranus can bring them out of the blue. There can also be shocks and surprises. So hang on to your hat, Gemini. There's a radical reinvention happening of you and every aspect of your life. So watch what comes next. Your lucky days, Gemini, are April 20th, 21st, 24th, and 25th. Cancer. As always, the focus is on home, family, and emotional foundations. The Libra new moon has you reevaluating relationships, yourself, and other. Do you give too much? Are you open to receive? Also, are you getting antsy under Aries skies? There could be a possible move coming in 2026. And also, family secrets are revealed. At the Aries new moon on April 17th, there can be a career reboot or new opportunities. Uranus and Gemini for you will bring deep subconscious awakening. And as always, your psychic sensitivity increases with the jolt from Gemini Uranus. Cancer, your lucky days are April 22nd and 23rd. Leo. Leo is revved up in early April thanks to Aries' friendly fire, sending you some big oomph. 6 planets in Aries activates your desire for expansion and search for higher wisdom. You are itching for an adventure, Leo. Use your voice, speak your truth, and expand into higher realities. The Libra full moon at month's onset brings important conversations or decisions. Listen to the feedback you're receiving from others and decide what you might want to follow through on in your own life. At the Aries new moon, travel, teaching, and fun find you for the rest of the year. And then Uranus and Gemini is a big one for you. It expands your social circle. Your mind lights up. You have new creative ideas, and you may even connect in collaborations with others. It's an exciting time for you, Leo, with all that fire and air. You are coming home to yourself. And your lucky days are April 24th and 25th. Hi there, this is Jill Jardine, host of Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine, and I have some news for you. Some of you know that I have a book that's published called Sacred Sound Formulas to Awaken the Modern Mind, Sanskrit Mantras to Raise Your Vibration. Well, now I have the companion oracle cards for Sacred Sound Formulas to Raise Your Vibration. You're going to have a lot of fun with these. You pull a card, you get the mantra that will help you at whatever moment you pick the card, and so much more. So make sure you go online and order yours now, JillJardine.com. Virgo. April's all about money, self-worth, and transformation. Your network is definitely connected to your self-worth. So stop giving it away. April 1st, full moon in Libra, gives the self-worth a reboot. As you see, you might be draining the well. You need to replenish and restore, and there's more for yourself and for others. And the Libra full moon could bring a financial turning point or clarity on what you haven't been doing right or what you have been doing that overextends yourself. Again, the focus all month long is on self-worth. The Aries new moon brings deep transformation, intimacy, and shared resources under review. And then, as Uranus shifts into Gemini, this could bring some new ideas of how you want to show up in the world, focus on perhaps life purpose, and could even bring a career shift as you get in touch with your Dharma, life purpose. Your lucky days, Virgo, are April 26th and 27th. Libra, it's your full moon on April Fool's Day. Don't let the joke be on you as something comes full circle. The theme for you all month long is your personal truth and relationship resets. There could be a culmination in relationships. You release certain ones and you open to new ones. Your own emotional truth can come to light. You may see yourself differently, and thus the way you express yourself in relationship. At the Aries new moon, you begin new cycles in your life. And again, the focus is on the other. And are they showing up for you the way you need them to? When Uranus goes into Gemini, it forms a nice aspect called a trine, air to air. You're lit up. It's time to start thinking about travel, expansion, and you'll see that you're undergoing a consciousness shift, Libra. Stay in balance, everything in moderation. Scorpio, you are so happy at month's end when Uranus finally leaves Taurus, your polar opposite, so you can get your money house back in order. April brings release, renewal, and power, all of Scorpio's favorite things. At the Libra full moon, occurring in your 12th house of your solar chart, you may experience endings, letting go of old emotional patterns, and there can be some subconscious clearing. Out with the old, in with the new. The Aries new moon brings a focus on health, work, and routine, and Uranus and Gemini can bring that much-awaited financial and energetic shift. Your lucky days, Scorpio, are April 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Sagittarius, fellow fire sign Aries is sending healing and love lights with 6 planets throwing beautiful aspects and virtuous vibes in early April. You feel like you can go out and reconnect with others, forming new communities. Your creativity ignites. Social circles and friendships are highlighted during the month of April. You also start feeling ready for romance, whether in a relationship or bringing in a new one. Your creativity is ignited with Uranus in Gemini. Uranus in Gemini is opposing Sagittarius for the next 7 years. So there'll be a lot of reboots and resets, and relationships could be unpredictable. Get ready for an awakening that rocks your world, Sag. Your lucky days are April 6th and 7th. Capricorn, the theme is your career or your life purpose and your foundations, which include home and all those things that support you. The Libra full moon can feel a little unsettling as things come to full circle and things end and you can't get them to restart. So just let them go. It's out with the old, in with the new. Home and family need some attention, and you need to change your work routines and lifestyle choices so you can be healthier. There is a huge focus on health and service, Capricorn. So get ready to reboot, reinvent, and start anew. There could be a little stress in the beginning of the month as the Aries planets square your sun, but by month's end, you get your groove back and you're moving in a new way through your life. Your lucky days are April 8th, 9th, and 10th. Aquarius. Aries fires light up Aquarius's mind to deeper insights and ways to extend your outreach to humanity or community. Speak your truth and others will listen. There's a reason why you were born in the sign of the visionary. You can really see the future, and your personal life expands as you experience creative awakening. At month's start, at the Libra full moon, April 1st, plan travel for the rest of the year. All planets are moving direct, so there will be less resistance to get those itineraries you want. The Aries new moon brings in more communication. Ideas take off with Uranus and Gemini. Fellow air sign, and your chart ruler is shifting signs. Things are percolating. Your creative genius is activated with breakthroughs, ideas, and innovative ways of being in your world. Your lucky days, Aquarius, April 11th and 12th. Pisces, the material plane is knocking and says, wake up. It's time to take control of your life. No more daydreaming. Aries planets in your second house of money say, show me the money, honey. Wake up. It's time to really solidify your foundations and your worth. You're looking at shared resources at that Libra full moon, intimacy, and emotional truths that you've avoided. At the Aries new moon, your financial new beginnings come in, and get really creative with potential streams of income. When Uranus goes into Gemini, you might experience changes in your home, family life, or living situation, but it's only to get you to a more comfortable way. Remember to connect to your body, the earth, and find some soothing water to soak in as the world feels crazy out there with the Aries influx. Sensitive Pisces, you are coming home to yourself. Your lucky days are April 13th and 14th. I hope you enjoyed this episode on Sun Sign Forecast for April 2026. You're going to want to share this one with all your friends. And also go listen to it on YouTube and throw me some likes, follows, download the podcast, share, give a 5-star review. Sending love and light during April from Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine into the quantum field and beyond.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.